The web learning tool that I am going to revamp is the PLTW curriculum. PLTW stands for um, Project Lead the Way. And as you can see, this is the website that I use for automation and robotics, as well as design and modeling. And in the web accessibility mentioned earlier, I have 6 bullet points that I'd like to discuss based on whether or not the website is web accessible. So the first one in here is the availability of alternative text in images. So how I did that was I'm going to go ahead and click on this image right here. So I actually Googled and watched videos on how to check images, alternative text in websites. And one of the ways is to use the inspect button here when you right click. And then under properties, you would want to look at the alt attributes. So as you could see there, these attributes are the ones that describes this image right here. So when it comes to alternative texts in images of this website, it does provide that. Okay, second bullet point. In that context, in the context of alternative texts, it doesn't matter anyway because this website does not have screen readers. So as you can see, there's nothing. Students have to navigate and read the text themselves. So if a student has a reading disability, then there's no way for them to have that option of having a screen reader read it for them. So there's none of that. Second bullet point, does it allow users to enlarge font sizes? Yes. If you go up here to the 3 dots on the right hand side, students can zoom in and out to make it a little bit bigger for them. So yes, it has that option. And then the third bullet point is contrast sensitivity, color contrast, accessibility. So when I checked some of the parts here, so there's like white font in a gray background, there's white font in an orange background. So this right here failed the WebAIM color contrast checker, but the rest of these excuse me, the rest of these, like the black fonts in a white background, it did met the requirement for color contrast. So if I am to change and revamp this website, that's one of the many things that I would change. Okay, next up is the keyboard navigation. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the tab key here to see if it highlights those sections where when you navigate. So, and it does highlight it. And let's see if this will get to the PDF. So speaking of the PDF, although the website does not have a screen reader, the PDFs do have options of read aloud. So here I'm going to show you.
Copyright 2023 project, Lead the Way Incorporated 1. EXP 1.1 Simple Gear Train Build Guide 2. Iteration 2.
So it does have that option for students. So the PDFs in this website are highly accessible, but the website in itself does not have screen readers. Okay, so the navigation is pretty cool. So if I'm gonna use the tab key here, so you notice that where's my tab key? Tab key. What's happening? What's going on? So let's try going back over here, see what will happen. So again, although it skipped, so as you noticed from that, I'm gonna go hit escape here. So I don't know if you noticed it, but when I use this tab, oh, here it is, it works now. Sorry. So it's still using that. So when it comes to navigation, keyboard navigation, this is okay. Although when I use it right here, so it skipped to right away to the PDFs. I guess it did this because it doesn't have screen readers. I think that's why, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so next up, video.